Phil, you saw the proof on Saturday. I was Rod. And when Tina came on for Hot Legs, me and Maxine are flaming dynamite. There's not a Tina Turner this side of Blackpool Pier better than Maxine.
That may or may not be true. But now it's time for the ultimate proof.
All right, Phil. The test of his Rodness. Any track, any album. Now come on, Rod, come on.
RVLP5A.
Footloose and Fancy Free. Fast side or slow side?
Good. No side 1 or 2, so it's fast side, track 3.
Come on, Rod, come on.
Yes.
You're in my heart.
And?
Released 1977, produced by Tom Dowd. In a sleeve features Rod swigging from a bottle of probably German lager. The label's obscured due to the grainy photo which highlights Rod's cheekbones. Oh, and he's wearing a Scotland rosette.
And on the back cover, walking his dog with a bottle of lager in his pocket.
And the dog is on the opposite side of the road, giving the image of being footloose and fancy free.
Can't catch you out today. I'll try again tomorrow.
You'll have to get up very early to catch me and Rod out.
I will one day.
Well, myself and Rod, we've got so much in common. So much. Well, we've led parallel lives. For instance, while Rod was digging graves at Highgate Cemetery, I was working the graveyard shift at Tesco's in Warrington, stacking shelves. Since those early days, our careers have been a roller coaster. His success, my success. His divorce, my divorce. His first number one, my It's not working.
Don't worry, Mike. I'll do that.
Message 1.
Terry, it's Mike here. Yes, Peanuts have to take top billing because it's a Mr. Nuts promotion. Remember that Mr. Nuts promotion. But you're a better singer than they are, Terry. Bye.
Hey, Maggie May come first at 2:30.
Mike's put the peanuts top of the bill. I'm second on the bill to dry roasted flaming peanuts.
Well, Mike pays peanuts.
He's jealous of my talent. When Mike goes on stage as Neil Diamond, what do you see?
Mike Bryant in a wig singing like Neil Diamond.
And what do you see when Terry Martine takes the stage as Rod? Well, you see him, don't you, Phil? You see Rod.
I see a lot more than that, Terry. Now, I've been trawling through the back catalogue. Ready?
Fire away. The force of Rod is with me. Come on, Rod. Come on.
M6499484.
Sing it again, Rod.
Good. Side 1, track 6.
Track 5 is Maggie May. Has track 6 recently been covered?
Yes.
I'm playing with you, Phil. It's Handbags and Glad Rags. The album was released in 1972. Cover picture, a smiling Rod behind a glass of whiskey, his head in between 2 large lumps of ice. Inner sleeve features Rod in a variety of stage poses, 4 of which are a gatefold which reveal track listing. And though there was no overall producer, mastering was done by Gilbert Kong.
Very good.
Well, now let's get to this gig.
And may the force of Rod be with us. And your voice were going during Maggie May.
I never did me vocal warm-up.
Here, do it now.
Why did Mike turn up? It ruins the onstage chemistry between me and Maxine.
It's the offstage chemistry he's worried about.
He's just her boyfriend. We're Rod Stewart and Tina Turner.
Bound to be jealous. You and Maxine strutting around on stage like Rod and Tina, while he sweats under a wig singing Sweet Caroline to a busload of OAPs.
Tina belongs with Rod, not Neil Flaming Diamond.
Yeah, you and Rod are leading parallel lives, just like Maxine. Well, Tina was with Ike, and Maxine's with Mike.
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
And just like Tina, Maxine's in an abusive relationship. Well, in her case, it's more verbal. Yeah, me, Maxine, and Mike Flaming Bryant. That's the Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle's where ships disappear. You mean a love triangle.
Well, I don't know about that. But I know all about Mike.
There's a lot of things you don't know, Terry.
Okay, Phil. It's me sound man, tour manager, driver.
Friend and neighbour.
Well, it goes back to 1996. I was compere at Butlins in Pwllheli. It was the last night of the season. Yeah, I closed with a show-stopping version of Agadoo. The Ents manager comes up to me afterwards and says, "Here, you sound like Rod Stewart with a sore throat." I said, "Flaming hell, do I?" So I got an application form and applied for stars in their eyes.
Beginning for you and Rod.
It was like the Last Supper. You had to be there. It was a classic show. It was Maxine, myself. Oh, and poor Johnny Weatherall as Freddie Mercury. God rest him.
Or Johnny.
Poor Johnny. Hey, and Freddie.
Freddie.
They're both gone. Oh, yeah. And to complete the lineup, Mike as Neil Flaming Diamond.
Jesus.
Judas must have done it at lunchtime when I went to get Tina a chocolate pudding. I walked through the dry ice. I picked up the mic stand. I went, "Wake up, Maggie!" And I could feel it going right through me. It wasn't the beef curry, because Freddie Mercury had had the same. And no one can sing "We Will Rock You" in a skin-tight leotard with chronic diarrhea.
Jesus.
Judas, Mike Flaming Diamond, Mike Bryant Diamond, whatever. He put laxatives in my tea, and he won. He went on to the final. He signed me and Tina to his agency, and now he controls both our careers. Why is Maxine with Mike? Why, Rod? Why?
You're right. It is a Bermuda Triangle. Oh, diarrhea before Maggie May. Oh, I'm going.
Maxine. Steamy windows. You're simply the best. Night, Phil. Thanks for listening.
I always listen.
You're the only one left I can trust. Got to carry on with our work, Rod. By 1980, me and Rod were again leading parallel lives. Rod was partying hard and making hit records in LA. I was compere and Kiddy's uncle at Pontins in Scarborough. Flashback. Action. Rod dons leopard skin pants for thousands of screaming fans. I too choose animal print and put on a huge green head to become Colin the crocodile. Nah, doesn't work.
How's the rock god this morning?
Rough. Ow! Physio says I'm all clear, but it always comes back after a gig.
That's Mike telling you something. No more cavorting with Tina.
That flaming accident.
Multiple pilot, wasn't it?
Yeah, got rammed by the car behind. Pushed me into the vehicle in front. Took 'em 45 minutes to cut me out. My legs were stuck under the steering wheel.
Anybody else injured?
Not a scratch. They just walked away. I got straight out of the dodgems and onto the walser. Just before I lost consciousness, I saw the other two on the hooker duck stall. And they won a flaming goldfish.
Any compensation?
When they served the summons, there was just an empty field. Not a single caravan left. That's fairground folk, show people. Betrayed by my own extended family. Ah well, here's to betrayal, Phil.
Yeah, Footloose has done it again. Under 3:15. Oh, thank you, Rod. I mean God. I think I'll nip out for some ciggies.
Ah, no cigs. Ah well, it's been a long time, Rod. Oh yes, 1971, backstage at the Roundhouse. Players number 10 for that uncompromising tenor blues shout. Ah.
Yes, Mike. I think he's losing it.
1979, yes, New York, Studio 54. Rod dons leopard skin pants while pulling on a Raffles. Do you think I'm sexy? I think so. Wait a minute. That's Ronnie Woods. Well, I'm sorry, Woody. You don't work with Rod anymore.
Here, what you doing with Woody?
Is that you, Rod?
No, it's me.
Oh, hello, Mike. What? Rod and Tina mini-cruise cancel what? Well, all right then, yeah, goodbye. Mike's booked 2 in a bar.
2 in a bar? Middle of the road husband and wife act. Little Pete and Big Leslie.
I'm an international cabaret artiste, excuse me.
Terry, think big. Blackpool, Brighton, Bognor. Use the power of Rod. SRM 1646.
Come on, Rod, come on. No! That's the wrong year. Wrong flaming label. Come on, Rod. Never a dull moment.
Correct. Side 2, track 3.
Angel. No! No! That's track 1. Come on, Rod. Are you with me, Rod? Are you with me? You wear it well.
We're playing with you, Terry.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Rod's back with me again. It's released in 1972, produced by Rod. Inside are stadium shots. On the front cover, Rod sat in a floral patterned armchair. On the back cover, we've got Rod. We've got the faces. We've got the production crew. They're all stood in a goalpost. And Ronnie Wood's wearing a blackout visor.
Oh, Terry, I thought you were losing Rod.
It's stress, Phil. Mike's cancelled the cruise. He knows about me and Maxine. I feel like me and Rod are drifting apart.
A Bermuda Triangle.
That's where ships disappear.
I think I'll go and pick up my winnings. You're losing it. You're not Rod. You're not Rod. What are you dressed up for?
We're going out. This gig at Wembley Arena's the final straw. Rod's doing Wembley the same night I'm at Wilston Social.
Well, Miss Rod's gig.
That's not the point. My contract's got an exclusion clause. No Rod Stewart can work within a 10-mile radius of another. And I don't care if he's printed 60,000 tickets. He'll have to cancel his gig.
It doesn't apply to the real Rod. That means another Rod tribute.
I'm not another Rod tribute.
But Terry, you're not Rod.
Look, there's only one way forward. To take over Rod's existing workload. And then his life.
Terry, you're losing it. You're not Rod.
I could be. All Rod's management have to do is agree to my terms, and Rod could go into retirement.
You're not Rod. Rod, I mean Terry.
Your words, Phil. You just called me Rod.
Terry, you're losing it. You're not Rod.
I'm Rod's doppelganger. It's fate, Phil. When me and Rod finally meet, one of us, well, I don't care, because Rod's had his career, and now it's my turn.
OK, Terry, let's see how close you are to Rod. You're under stress. I won't make it too hard. K56151.
Come on, Rod. Come on. It's Atlantic Crossing.
Correct. And?
Fast side or slow side?
Good. Fast side, track 1.
All in the name of rock and roll.
No.
What do you mean? It's gotta be.
All right, Terry, it had to happen.
Yeah, well, even Rod's made mistakes. Sailing.
No, that's the last track on the slow side.
Rod can't be doing this to me.
You're doing it to yourself, mate. Come on, third time lucky.
It's Stone Cold Sober.
No, wrong for the third time. It's 3-time loser. That's you, Terry. You got it wrong 3 times.
3-time loser. Rod's deserted me. It's the end for Rod and me. It's the end.
But the beginning for me and Rod. Bermuda Triangle. You're not Rod. Don't worry, Mike.
Bermuda
I'll do
Triangle.
that.
Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda
Triangle. You're not Rod. Well, Phil went on to a successful career doing karaoke in Japan. And after getting through his nervous breakdown, Terry ran a burger van outside Wembley Stadium till they knocked it down. Now Phil is Terry's agent.